Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, and it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking, and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with and in the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. Love, it always wins. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Come on in the room, family. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. Because there is some energy that faintly has been coming and kind of going over the past 2 years in my table. And it's talking about like reparations for chattel slavery in America. And it's coming back to me again. It's been coming, touching, and going away. I've been getting downloads about it off and on. Now, the download I'm getting right now is some of you have contracts on your life right now because there's something coming down the pike and you're the beneficiary of it. Now, before I jump into this reading and pull the energy on it, and if you've been following me for a couple of years now, I've done a reading on this that I got about some reparations that's on the way down the pike. There was one woman in my collective whose energy I picked up on, where she had an FBI agent that was in an apartment next to her. And they were monitoring, watching her. And the reason they were monitoring her is because she was the sole beneficiary of some kind of reparation that's coming through her bloodline, that she's the person that's going to come through. So this was almost 2 years ago when I got that reading. So what's going on, I'm getting some energy about ain't nobody gonna just readily release no reparations and money and things outright to anybody without trying to find a way to funnel it back to yourself. It's almost like when slavery ended in the United States of America, in the South, and they said that the slaves owed them money for the tools that they were using to farm. So they couldn't leave until they repaid their debt for the farming tools that they were using. You understand? So it's given the energy of something that's about to be released, that's coming down the pike, but they needed a couple of years to find a way to finagle and maneuver things into place and keep people into place to benefit from that money. Okay. And I'm going to explain how in this download I'm getting in just a minute. Very quickly, Cynthia Moore, my aunt, LA, Los Angeles, California, former principal of night school in Compton High School with the CIA. My uncle Gary Moore of Tomball, Texas, with the CIA. Jesse Newford Wubu, my sister, the NSA, Waldorf, Maryland. They paid Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, to have me gang stalked and killed when I was living in Forest Park, Georgia. The reason she's not in jail with a criminal record for identity theft and conspiracy to commit murder is because she works for the United States government and she's part of that cult. Her name is Shaquana Denson in Atlanta, Georgia. And my family hired her to have me killed. And I had to sell my house and flee to East Africa. Okay. I already told y'all, until the attacks on my life stop, I'm going to start off all my readings like that. Y'all know I don't have no qualms about what I'm doing right now. So this is the download I'm getting right now. For somebody, there is a West African, a Korean, and a South American and a Black American. And they won't let something go because they missed out on a bag of money. They're expecting to get a large lump sum of money from your death. They put a contract on your head and they're all working together. Again, it's a Korean, a West African, a South American who was a business partner in doing magic of this West African, okay, whoever this South American is, they work together with this West African, this Korean, and a Black American. Okay. And they have a contract on your head, and they've been trying to do spell work to take you out, but unsuccessfully. But they've unrelentlessly continued to do spell work on you. And I'm wondering if this is connected to what I'm picking up about these reparations, whoever you are. So you might be a descendant of chattel slavery in America, whoever I'm picking up on right now. Okay. Now, the preparation, I'm going to see if I can pick up any energy on it. This is the preparation that I'm talking about. And I got this download a couple of years ago. So they're telling me that something is in the works to release reparations, just like they did to the European Jew, just like they gave reparations to the Japanese and other races and cultures. There's something in the workings to release reparations to Black Americans from chattel slavery. Okay. And they've been trying to avoid and find a way, bringing immigrants, orchestrating gang stalking, all kind of spell work, cults and covens, trying to take y'all out of other nationalities and races through immigration. But y'all ain't going nowhere. You got AIDS, you got COVID. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't gonna die. Y'all can't be deported. All that good stuff. And it's a spiritual aspect too. There's something going on where they feel like right now karma is playing out with the weather, natural catastrophes, and all kind of things are going on in the world right now because the energy needs to be balanced out. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Certain portions in history of things that happen are karma for not other people only, but us too. Okay. We have our own history, our Moorish history, when we were the ruling class and we were not completely innocent. Okay. And karma has to play out for things that we've done as a collective as well. But once that karma has run out, okay, and been repaid for whatever misdeeds were done, if whatever form of karma or oppression you were going through is still happening for an extended period of time past the karma being burned off, then that's going to offset it. And now the karma is going to go in the other direction. So something went past the time that was allotted for karma to burn off for whatever was done. Okay. And because it went past that time period, it's created more karma, but gone in the other direction now. Okay. Because once something's done, you got to let it go. Because if you don't let it go, now you're creating karma for yourself. Okay. So this is what I'm getting. In order to restore balance energetically and spiritually, they know that some form of reparations have to be released. Okay. So there are talks right now going on. Even I just heard something from the president of Ghana that was looking into Black American reparations, no doubt, because they know that a lot of people in America, if they get reparations, they're going to flee the country and take their money, and they're going to most likely go to other countries outside of America where you're not discriminated by the police and you're treated like a human being and fairly. You know, most likely you're going to take your money and you're going to go invest elsewhere. And they're completely aware of that. So that's part of the reason why you see some alliances being formed between America and certain African countries right now that are opening citizenship to Black Americans, you know, where you don't have to go through a lot to become a citizen very easily. But they're forming alliances. It's almost like they want to control the energy where it goes to. They want to have something set up so you don't even realize it, but their silent hand is still there to find a way to orchestrate a system where they can have access to your energy still. And then your money that you take, that you think you're going to be pouring somewhere else, is going to be controlled by them. There are things being orchestrated and put into place before this reparations energy I'm picking up on comes out. Because it's like, why would I want to free the slaves when we were getting rich and didn't have to do anything for hundreds of years? That's okay. We can find a way around it. We'll charge them. We're going to charge them for the farming tools. We're going to charge for the farming tools they were using on the plantations. Okay. And then we're going to mess up the numbers so it looks like they never repaid the debt while they're making more debt. We're going to still charge them so we can keep them. So it's something like that going on, because it's not just about the money, because they can print worthless money. It's about your energy too, collectively. If you get reparations, a lot of you, some of you might stay in America, but a lot of you might pour out of America and take your money elsewhere and try to invest and build schools without regulations about what you can teach in those schools, grow food that's healthy and organic without worrying about GMO soil and GMO seeds. You'll go to another country and invest your money where things make sense. Because in a capitalist society run by reptilians, nothing is going to make sense. Wrong is right, up is down. They don't want to see families, men and women, in love, having healthy children emotionally, physically. You understand? So this is what I'm getting. The download that I'm getting is there are reparations that have been in preparation, being researched to find out how to allocate it and who it goes to. Now, some of the people, okay, in the ruling class that are part of the inner circle of white supremacy, they were looking for a way to hold on to a lot of that money and for them to benefit from it. So they have made alliances with some of the people that are in the Boule class. Okay, they've made alliances with some of the Boule class of Black Americans in America that are part of secret societies that, don't mind doing their bidding for them, don't mind doing stuff against their own people, as long as they get to live wealthy and live good. Through historical research, a lot of these reparations might come to family members that they might deem, oh, you are not a person that's going to invest wisely. I'm not one to sugarcoat things. I'm one to speak stereotypes if I'm trying to make a point. So I'm gonna make my point. Y'all know some of y'all family members is ignorant as hell. Okay, and some of y'all family members don't think above on a certain level of consciousness. Okay, and some people have a reprobate mindset and they only know how to destroy. They don't know how to build. But the problem is they're not separating those people from the people that do build. Okay, just because you're not part of the Boule class, you might just be a conscious person that wants to invest in your own way. But you have Boule family members that are aware through white supremacy that you are the beneficiary because of who your relatives are of this money and reparations coming down. So they're telling me that there have been some backdoor deals that were made between some Black Americans and white supremacists that did research to find out how reparations should be allocated and who it should go to and who has the right to it based on your bloodline, your last name, your lineage. And they told these particular people, hey, if you feel like it would go to waste going to your family members that might come from a poor community, Maybe these family members are reprobate minded and they're going to waste the money. Like this episode of The Simpsons. Y'all know the cartoon The Simpsons, where it was a homeless guy and he won the lottery. And they said, what are you going to do with all this money you just won in the lottery? And the homeless guy jumps up with a bag of money and he's like, well, I'm going to go and build a house made out of solid gold. And then I'm gonna buy some shoes. I'm gonna have shoes made out of solid gold. And then I'm gonna show all my friends, And the cartoon was basically making fun of the type of person that would have a reprobate mindset, a person that might be on a lower level of consciousness, that might just squander money and end up being broke again in less than a year. You see people that win the lottery. So that's the mindset of these Boule people that are aware of these reparations that are coming down the pike. So they've gotten together, and some of them are just greedy, and they know that they would have to share it with other people that are in the same family as them. So the download I got was some secret alliances have been made that when these reparations come down the pike, if they're willing to share them, share their money with some of the people in these inner circles and distribute it amongst them, that they will give them access to government resources to harass, gang stalk, and put contracts on the lives of certain family members that would be named as recipients for that money. You understand? That is the download that I'm getting. That's the download I'm getting. I'm getting downloads that some of you might have family members that are Boule, okay, that have collaborated with people in the ruling class and in the inner circle of white supremacy. And when these reparations come down the pike, to prepare over the past few years, because you would be named and certain portions of that money would come to you, these family members made deals with people in the inner circle to allocate the money, some of it to them, to share it. If they allow them to use government resources to put contracts on your lives and get rid of you so that you'll be out the way. So when the reparations come down the pike, it'll go straight to them and you won't be able to challenge it because you won't be around. Okay. So this is the download that I'm getting. I'm going to see if I can get any energy on this, but this is what I'm getting. There's something going on right now. Oh, the morning, I can't make it up. Look at this. The morning or the evening news. You might start hearing right now. I just posted a story where the UN is talking now. All of a sudden, the UN is talking more and more about chattel slavery and reparations. Okay. I posted it. I put it under my post. And now the president of Ghana is talking about give Black Americans their reparations. So when you hear all this talk coming out in the news and in the public by any type of officials about our reparations, that usually means that they've already orchestrated something. It's already something that's put in place to catch that money when it drops, to funnel that money in a certain direction when it comes. So for some of you, your gang stalking and spiritual harassment, somebody like that feels like they got to get rid of you, it's because you are named the beneficiary of some form of reparations that's coming down the pike to you. And they might have had about 10 years. You might have relatives or people that know that you're the named beneficiary. You might have relatives that have been trying to make you homeless so that they can say that you can't be located. You can't get the information about reparations. There's an element of colorism that exists. They don't have an address for you. You went missing years ago, and then they could make up a story about you being on drugs. You're probably dead. You don't have a physical address in the system. You're listed as being homeless because the last place they saw you was at a shelter and they have history of your name there. See, this way, if you're pushed out of your home, if they send out legal documentation about reparations, and you never get it, and they send it to your last known address, they might have something in place already where someone can use power of attorney to say you can't be located, and they sent the information already to your last known address, and they can't find you. And then legal action can be taken to allocate it to somebody else. It's y'all want to know why they're telling me more right now. That might even have something to do with things being orchestrated. It's like a double-edged sword. Catch-22. You know that you have to balance something out to avert karma spiritually in the planet, okay, on this 3D. Something has to be done to balance out the karma. It has to be done. But you're trying to find a way. It's like you're trying to find a way to benefit while you are balancing the scales to avoid karma. But you still want to be able to benefit from it. You understand? So in order to do that, it's like, okay, well, we're going to have this hyperinflation of rent and make it so that it's difficult to buy homes, so that we can push a whole bunch of children, young adults, that would be the beneficiaries of these reparations, okay, out of their homes, because we'll put a stipulation in place where if you're homeless, then technically we can't find you. And we tried your last known address, but if you're living in your car, we cannot find you. So therefore, by default, the money has to go to this Boule family member of yours, or it has to go here or whatever. It's something like that going on. Think of how many people right now are homeless. And I know it's people of all races that are homeless and living in cars right now. But haven't you noticed this thing now where everybody is doing this van life? And I've moved out of my apartment. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Split the deck. Reparations. FDA. Foundational. Black American money or land. There it is. I knew it. It's something going on. This hyperinflation to make as many people homeless as they can, so that they can balance out the karma by saying, look, we got the money, but we can't find them. We can't find them. Yeah, this is the person's last known address. Well, we're going to put 1 year on it. If we can't locate this person in 1 year, then we averted the karma. We distributed the money, and we're going to do something else with the money, or we're going to give it to this person right here because they're related to them through marriage. We found a way to connect them, and this person is going to share the money with us. It's something like that going on. It's like something like that literally going on. And in the meantime, you're homeless and you're being gang stalked. You understand? In the meantime, you are homeless and you're being gang stalked. So it's a way to try to beat the system spiritually and physically. There's something going on where I feel like they're trying to beat the system spiritually and physically. Okay, so that's the download I got. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these cards and see if there's anything to it. I split the deck on morning and evening news, and then I split the deck on reparations. I can't believe it. And then this came out. They unalived this person. This is the clone. So I don't know. They could be using a certain number of clones to shoot and get rid of certain people. Let me tell y'all something real quick. The reason that some of the Boule people that have formed alliances about this reparation money behind some of y'all backs is because they feel like some of y'all would waste the money on a whole bunch of niggery. I'm gonna just call it what it is. You know, I don't have no cut cards. I'm gonna say what the hell I gotta say. They feel like, oh, they ain't gonna do nothing but waste the money. All they're gonna do is party, 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 and all they're gonna do is a whole bunch of niggadry. If you got a better word for it, you give it to me right now and put it in my comments. Niggadry. No, Dave Chappelle. Niggadry. No. What was the Dave Chappelle skit? Niggerdy. Whatever you want to call it. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I'm talking about standing in line in the freezing cold with an eviction notice outside the Nike store because it's a new pair of Jordans that's about to drop in 2026. You understand? Talking about running to Louis Vuitton and these places that are going bankrupt and out of business. People that have not done their shadow work and have not gotten their confidence together yet. So they still need other things that they associate with status to define them. Okay. And some of these Boule members, they don't even like the conscious people in their family because they know and feel like you're going to take your conscious ass and leave the country and go buy some farmland somewhere and start a community. And you're damn right. You goddamn right. You're damn right. After the way America has treated us and what they're doing with them taxes, you're damn right. It's a good idea if you get reparations to get your all your good high vibrational conscious people together and buy enough land to start your own community somewhere healthy. You're damn right. While the American USD dollar still has some value, because in a minute it ain't. All right, so let's go ahead and get this energy. Wow. So it is some energy on it. I got the morning or evening news, and then I have reparations, FBA here for land and or money. Something is coming down the pike. Now they're touching me. Wait, they touching me. Hold on, they want me to say something. Whew. Yes, ma'am. I feel like this is a woman talking to me. Give me a minute, y'all. Yes, an Aquarius, a Queen of Swords. Someone could be an air sign. Or there could be a star energy. An Empress in the reverse is trying to avoid a tower. Somebody's trying to avoid a tower by using spiritual practitioners. So that's what they're trying to do. So that is it. Oh my God. This is one of the reasons why some of y'all have contracts on your lives. But they were going to use government resources to get rid of you by using the government resources to track you, okay? And then use spell work and magic to unalive you so they could get away with it legally. You understand? Some of your family members, I got another download. Some of y'all family members, the older ones that are in line for large amounts of reparations also. This is another download I got about this clone energy. They found a way to kill these family members and clone some of them so that they could use those family members to hunt out and sacrifice the other younger family members to literally get them out the way. So, like, if there are certain amounts of money that specifically go and land to certain family members that are elders and you're in that bloodline, they would try to find a way to kidnap, unalive, and clone that family member and then use that family member to take out the younger family members. That's what I'm getting. So in some cases, some of the older family members that are behaving like they're possessed, it's because it's not them, it's a clone. Because they were next in line for whatever this money is coming down the pipe. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and see what energy I'm getting, what this is. All right. Child, some of y'all already know about some of the stupidity that would happen with that money. Child, just give me what comes through my bloodline, through my mama. Just give me what comes through my mama line and let me go. But they're telling me that it's something going on behind the scenes where something's going to happen with countries that are very popular, that have very easy citizenship for Black Americans. like come home type thing, but it's something being done behind the scenes. It's something being done behind the scenes to funnel your energy and your money. And it's being collaborated with people in the government in the United States. They're working together. So it's not just about the money, it's about your energy and you. Because they know a lot of people are leaving. They know a lot of people are leaving America. So it's something like, I mean, you've heard, what is it, Benin? Is it Benin that's open citizenship, free citizenship for Black Americans right now? But then I heard something about the Benin president making some kind of an alliance with America or something like that. Same thing in Ghana. Notice all the places that are becoming more popular, that are easier to get citizenship for specifically Black Americans. If you notice, because what's unique about Black Americans is it was your energy that built America. You understand? It was like one big ritual. You understand? Through chattel slavery. Chattel slavery is what built the streets in America, the infrastructure in America, even built the damn White House. You understand? You were like one big battery, not just physically, but spiritually too. So if you notice the places that you're going, suddenly America wants to make alliances with them. Like, okay, we losing our our batteries. We're literally losing our batteries to these countries over here in West Africa. So let's make alliances and start lining something out, because we know they're gonna come right over here and buy land, and they're gonna buy land and build homes. So we want to make an alliance so that we'll be in charge, or we'll run some kind of aspect of government over here, run some kind of system where eventually we'll have hold of your energy again. You understand? They are chasing y'all. You understand? They are literally going to try to chase and track your energy, because they know without you, spiritually, America's being thrown off. That's what I'm getting. Let's go. What is the energy? Yeah, energy harvester. Don't get me wrong. They energy harvest everybody. Here's the military. They energy harvest all races. It's not a race thing, but our energy was harvested like one big human battery generator during chattel slavery, and it built the whole of America. You understand the infrastructure. This is why the roads, and a lot of times, this is why I say to Black Americans, when you travel around the world to other countries and African countries, and you're like, well, your roads are not developed everywhere. Y'all got to do better. Y'all have to understand the reason that the roads are not as developed in every single area like it is in America is because it was done for free off of chattel slavery. The roads were all laid and built for $0, for absolute free. You worked for your ancestors built those roads for free. In other countries, somebody got to pay money. There's no free labor. In these other countries, you have to pay people to work. You understand? In America, they got slaves to build all those roads. That's the only reason that the roads and the infrastructure is developed to the point it is now. And then later on, of course, when they opened the doors to immigration, then a lot of immigrants continued building the subways and, other aspects of the structure. But the foundational groundwork for America, it was built off of pure chattel slavery for free. So make sure, that when you're traveling around to other countries, you be kind, be respectful, and, use your consciousness and awareness to understand, you have to pay people to do work. Nobody's going to build a road for free. You have to pay people to build roads and to do all these things. Our people had to do it for free, absolute free. Shouldn't even have to pay taxes in America right now. All right. I have military and I have sorrow. Let me move my phone. Sorry. Military, sorrow. What is this energy spirit about reparations and the morning news that I'm picking up on? Woo. Long road in the reverse and theft. Oh, glory be to God. Long road and theft. Somebody could be in great sorrow right now. This could be someone in the military, or this could have to do with an authority person. This could have to do with having some kind of authority, okay? Because long road in a reverse, something could have been going on for a long time, or something could be a short distance away. This has something to do with a theft. So something having to do with a theft might be coming up very shortly. Okay, there's something possibly that might have had to do with a theft that might be coming up shortly. Now, there is some little group of people that are all working together trying to do death spells on one of you all. They might be like going after your heart, like over and over again, trying to cause you to have a death, because these people might have been promised your money, is what I'm hearing. There is a Korean, a West African, a South American whose business partner is the West African, and there is a Black American. And this is a group that's working on someone specifically. They're all working together, and most likely because they were promised something. So I'm wondering if this is a group of Koreans, or just one Korean, one West African, one South American, and one Black American. But it's almost like somebody is like, hey, if you help me get this family member out the way, when I get my money, I'm going to give all of y'all a nice little piece of money, or something like that. And that's nasty work right there. That's nasty work right there, to give immigrants, to promise immigrants the money of your ancestors. It ain't gonna go down like that. But that's nasty work right there. Real nasty work. Can y'all imagine? Can you literally imagine that type of nasty work? They touching me. They want me to say something else. Hold on. Yes. So somebody connected to somebody possibly that they knew from the past with the Six of Cups. Okay, a Nine of Pentacles that they had some kind of an exchange here with, about an injustice, with the justice in the reverse, because something's coming toward you very quickly with this Eight of Wands, an investment. Okay, so what they're telling me is there's some kind of investment with the Seven of Pentacles that turned out good, and it's coming towards somebody very quickly with the Eight of Wands here. So I don't know if somebody in secret already got some money and took that money and invested it into something and it grew or something. But maybe some of that money they invested belonged to you. Maybe just because of your last name or the family you're in. We gonna see. All right. Holy Divine Spirit, give me this message. Give me this energy that you're giving me. This download about this reparations and morning, evening news. Forgiveness. I have forgiveness. I have envy. And I have regret in the reverse. Okay. I don't know. So somebody might want forgiveness for something. Okay. Somebody might want forgiveness for being envious. And then I have regret. I have regret. They want me to say who this is. Okay. One more. Somebody doesn't regret something, or maybe they do. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Okay. Growth. No growth and self-esteem in the reverse. Somebody has not grown. Okay. So I have growth in the reverse. So there's somebody here that does not regret something with growth in the reverse. Okay. And then I have self-esteem in the reverse. So somebody has not grown because they have not cleaned up their self-esteem. They have not worked on their self-esteem. So there could be several energies in this reading. There's someone here that wants forgiveness for being jealous of you. Someone here wants forgiveness for being jealous of you, and someone hasn't done shadow work, so they don't regret what they did. And it's because of their self-esteem that they have not grown. They have low self-esteem. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this read. Holy Divine Spirit, please channel through me the messages. Allow these messages to come through and be understood as simple. Allow it to be put as simple as possible so as to be understood with perfect clarity from the highest white light. All right, tell me, what is military person? Clarify this military person energy. The death card. Somebody could have died that was in the military. Okay, so somebody that was in the military could have died. Okay, and somebody could be walking away from something. A Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone that is supposed to enforce rules and enforce laws. This is somebody that follows the rules. They enforce the rules. Okay. This could be someone that researches someone. Clarify this death card. Someone couldn't balance a situation with that Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And they're in sorrow. What situation were they trying to balance? They were trying to get away with the theft. All right. So somebody could have died. This could be somebody in the military that could have died. And they wanted to balance a situation by stealing something from somebody. And then I have long road in the reverse, and then I have theft. What is forgiveness? The strength card is Leo energy. And this could have something to do with some form of communication. Someone could be a Leo, and this could be a high priestess, okay? Or their intuition. Your intuition could have told you about somebody that was jealous of you. So there might be somebody that could have been jealous of you that wants your forgiveness now. This could be a Leo, okay? And what is this regret in the reverse? This could be an Aquarius energy in your family, maybe even with the Four of Wands here. This person has low self-esteem and they've never grown. Right now, they can't recover from something that they did. Someone can't recover from something that they did. And they have to accept that your intuition isn't wrong, that your intuition is on point, and that they can't get a fast one over on you. All right, so with that, we're going to jump right on into the reading. Really quickly, give me some of the energy, spirit, that are in this reading. An underwriter, an Airbnb owner. Who are some of the energies in this reading? A judge. There could be a judge involved in this. Oh, so it is a judge. Someone could be named Annette or something like that. There's an insurance agent. There's an insurance agent, a representative, a drug dealer. What are some of the energies in this reading? Somebody might be an electrician. Someone might be a Netflix executive in the occult. Someone could be an airport employee. Someone might be a salesman. All right. Aha. Very interesting. Holy Spirit, who are some of the energies in this read? Please and thank you. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Who are these are business partners. Who are some of the energies tied to this reading? Holy Divine Spirit, who are some of the energies that are tied to this reading? Central American, West African. Somebody could be Central American. Somebody could be West African. Somebody could be a tarot card reader that's insecure. Who are the energies that are tied to this reading, Spirit? The CIA, an underage teen, a Mason, an East Indian, a covert sociopath, don't trust them. A forced sexual encounter occurred. Your aunt, uncle, mother, or father. A grandfather figure. A grandfather figure. The UN, the United Nations. A foster parent. Someone that's Chinese. Same thing as yesterday. All right, we're going to go with that. Now, I've had the UN. The UN has come out 3 days in a row. Okay? So I told y'all the UN is involved in this mess. It's a foster parent. Somebody's foster parent. And somebody in the UN. Okay. I'll pull a little energy before we start this reading. Tell me about this foster parent energy. Who's a foster parent? Somebody is aware right now of something and they're stressed out. So somebody that's a foster parent right now is aware of something and they're stressed out. Something might have been done that was unfair, unjust, and unequitable. And it might have had to do with trying to or making somebody homeless. With the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so something, there's a foster parent of somebody's that knows that something was done to somebody to make them homeless. And now they're stressed out about it. Okay, why? The Four of Wands, because somebody in their family was promoting this. Got it. So somebody that had a foster parent, somebody else in that foster child's family, you could be an adult right now, but somebody did something in someone's family to push their children into foster care because they were trying intentionally to disable the family over time. And I feel like it's because they knew that the mother or father of those children was the recipient of some money that was coming to them, a lot of it. And somebody else in the family wanted that money. So they did something to destroy somebody's family so their children would go into foster care. And that way it'd be easier to maneuver things in the children's environment to make sure that they either end up on drugs, strung out, or dead. Their life would take a certain path. And that would get the kids out the way. And then whoever the adult is, whether it's a mother on drugs or a mother that goes crazy because she don't know she being gang stalked and she loses it, or a father, whoever, the father or the mother, they would get them out the way. And then they would get the kids out the way by first dismantling the family, finding a way to break up somebody's family so the children would end up in foster care or in an unstable household. That could be spiritually attacking them. That could be blocking career and job opportunities so that you can't afford to keep a roof over your kids' home. And then while you're trying to survive, sending people in to touch your kids to traumatize them so they'll act out. And then you don't have time while you're surviving and trying to maintain work and food and shelter over their head. You don't have time to deal with their trauma or even nurture them. Like your whole family would be a mess. And by your whole family being a mess, like throwing a wrecking ball, taking a wrecking ball to the family so the kids would be in foster care and disheveled. So it'd be easier to annihilate everybody and get them out the way. That's the recipient of this money. There's a foster parent that's aware of this, that this was something that was being done by someone in someone's family intentionally because somebody knew about some money that was coming down the pike. And they knew the money must have been coming directly to whoever this person is, whose family they wanted to destroy. Okay, so you might have an Aquarius in your family that might have known of some money that your mother or father was due to get. And then by default, you being the children, it would come to you next. So they figured if they could destroy the foundation of your parents, that you would end up in foster care or group home or in and out of foster care, and it'd be easier to destroy you. And then or make you crazy and get a court order over you or whatever. And then they would be able to get this money because they were being greedy. Okay. And there's a foster parent here, that knew that something unequitable and unfair, the Six of Pentacles reverse, was done. They know how this whole thing was orchestrated. And the purpose was they've been working on whoever you are since you were younger to make people homeless in your family, the Nine of Pentacles reverse. They've been working on your family to try to push everybody out, like make them homeless and all over the place since y'all were younger. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles reverse. All right. And this could have been an uncle, an aunt, a mother, or a father in your family that was doing this. Tell me about this person in the United Nations or the UN. Someone is in their thoughts right now, the Four of Swords. So there's somebody that might be in the UN right now that might be in their thoughts about something. Oh, wow. Somebody in the UN is in their thoughts about an Ace of Pentacles. That's a very large amount of money. This could be inheritance or something, okay? Or this could be these reparations. And the clarity, the swords. All right. So somebody in the United Nations right now is in their thoughts about giving somebody the truth and the clarity about these reparations, the Ace of Pentacles. Why? Because they can't defend what they came together to do against you with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so because of whatever they orchestrated to get away with something, it can't be defended. They have no defense for the spiritual and physical warfare that was waged on you to get you out the way so that they could hold on to this money. It wasn't right. So it's like somebody knew this money was coming, because there's no logical excuse or fair excuse that you could possibly give in heaven or earth for why the European Jew or the Japanese or anyone else received cash money reparations, and the Black Americans that came from chattel slavery and Jim Crow didn't get a dime of money. There's no way at all there's no way to justify that. Not even a little bit. There's nothing you can say to justify that. So they knew this money was coming. So they started orchestrating the recipients of this money to find a way to dismantle the recipient's family and children in the foster care to get rid of them. And whoever's in the UN, they know about this and they can't defend it, about this Three of Pentacles plan that they had to do this and who they worked with. Yeah, so right now, somebody with the Knight of Swords is about to take very quick action and do something. They might be about to do something to an Aquarius in somebody's family, or just an Aquarius in the government or something like that. And they can't move the calmer waters about it. Okay? With this Six of Swords in the reverse, there's an Aquarius that cannot move to calmer waters because they can't defend their actions, and they're not going to recover. They are not going to recover from whatever they were trying to get away with doing. All right. What's this about an insurance agent? What's this about this insurance agent? The Ten of Pentacles. I don't know. The Ten of Pentacles might be an insurance policy. There could be some information about an insurance policy. Whose insurance policy is this? Somebody couldn't balance the situation. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. An Empress in the reverse. Somebody has to illuminate how something was distributed. So there might be money from an insurance policy that somebody in somebody's family could have had. And there was an empress in the reverse. This is an older woman, maybe or a man. It's either a grandfather figure or a grandmother figure. This person, they did not distribute this inheritance from this insurance policy from somebody in somebody's family with the Six of Pentacles reverse. And they couldn't get away with getting rid of you. So now they have to illuminate this money to you. They have to illuminate this money to you. Who's this representative? Clarify this representative. A narcissist, someone that's strategic, that lacks empathy and compassion, that was in their ego about a King of Wands and a water sign, a fire sign and a water sign. The Two of Cups reverse. Somebody rejected somebody's offer. To win at all costs, somebody was trying to work with somebody to get away with doing something. They didn't want to let go of what they were trying to get away with doing. That was going to lead to their complete wish fulfillment. But they're having a tower right now. Somebody might be the representative of something. Or somebody was trying to become, thank you, Spirit. Somebody could have been trying to catfish somebody, maybe to even get into a marriage with them in order to become the representative to receive something. So in other words, if somebody couldn't get rid of you, they were going to set somebody up to marry you. And then most likely they were going to orchestrate something because you're husband and wife to frame you for being crazy or poison you or whatever. And then whatever you have would go to your husband or your wife. It has something to do with a representative. And it got illuminated. Yeah, somebody was going to try to orchestrate something. Someone could be a Scorpio, someone could be Aquarius, and whatever else I pulled. But it was too much of a burden because the person that was supposed to marry you, catfish you, and then marry you, they had a third party. So there was somebody in your life that was supposed to catfish you and get married to you so that they could be your representative as your husband or wife and be the beneficiary of some money that was supposed to come to you. Okay, so someone was trying to make sure that they have all grounds covered. Like, if we can't kill you, then we'll at least have you married to somebody. So all the money will come to the person you're married to when we either get rid of you or put you in a mental institution by gaslighting you and doing magic. Whatever we planned on doing, they had several ways. But the plan to catfish and marry you fell through because the person that was supposed to catfish you had a third party that was very jealous and obsessive and insecure. And they were worried about this person really falling in love with you in real life. So they interfered so much to the point where they messed up the whole plan. Okay. So this is what I'm getting with that. Somebody could not, and take what resonates for you and what doesn't, because different parts will resonate for different people. This type of thing happens. You have a similar storyline, but different parts resonate for different people. I explained before, but I'll explain again in another read how that actually works when we're doing collective reads. In the universe, a lot of the same energies are playing out in the exact same way for a lot of people at the same time, but it's playing out with different characters in each person's story. So this is why some parts of a reading will resonate with you and others won't. And other parts of a reading will resonate with someone else, because the energy is the same for a certain group of people that this is playing out on their timeline for, but the characters are different in each person's story. So whoever this representative energy is, they were supposed to catfish you and supposed to marry you, but they couldn't because they had a third party that was worried about them falling for you for real. Okay. Somebody is a covert sociopath that you can't trust. Who's this? A Queen of Pentacles in reverse, someone that would do anything for money, a shallow materialistic energy. This person could have traveled, or they were planning something. They wanted to they wanted to announce something, or they had some information about a crime right now. Oh, wow. So there's somebody that has some information about a crime, but this person is a covert sociopath. The Five of Pentacles reverse, because somebody moved to calmer waters. Okay, somebody that was a part of some kind of orchestration against you, their partner in crime has ghosted them. And because their partner in crime has ghosted them, now they want to come to you and they want to tell you the whole plan. You understand? It's almost like your husband cheating on you, and the woman he cheating with, she don't want to ever speak to you, and she nasty to you, and she know you married and this, that, and the other. But then your husband ghost her and leave her, and he cheat on her with another woman. He get another side piece, and then she get mad about it, and now she want to be your friend, and now she want to talk to you. Hey, your husband is cheating on us. Hey, I know I never spoke to you before, and I knew you was married. I knew it was wrong. I'm sorry about that, but we got to talk right now, because your husband, he cheating on the both of us. It's that energy, you understand? So there's somebody here that was a part of some kind of orchestration against you, and the person that they were in bed with, they ghosted them, okay, because it didn't work. So they want to tell you now about the crime, okay, because this person moved to calmer waters. Who is this East Indian? Who is this East Indian? A liar? There's an East Indian that lied about something. They lied about something that was an injustice. Oh. What is this? Let me see something. Is this a doctor or something? Clarify this East Indian for me. Is this some kind of doctor? I can't make it up. And I cannot make it up, and I never will. Okay. So there was an East Indian mental health evaluator or assessor. Okay, that's what they're giving me here. Y'all see these cards. There was an East Indian mental health evaluator or assessor, and they lied with that Page of Swords reverse on you, possibly in court to a judge. But remember, a lot of people were in on this lie anyway, but they needed everybody to play their part. Okay, so you have an East Indian mental health evaluator that probably never even met or seen you before, that put something down on paperwork about your mental health. Okay, and what's going on with this East Indian right now? I just saw a Capricorn. There's a Capricorn involved. The Five of Wands reverse. Yeah, they have to resolve a conflict now. They got to resolve this conflict right now, or they were trying to resolve a conflict by getting rid of you. That night energy was supposed to come toward you with a spiritual practitioner that was supposed to do a death spell on you and kill you. Because all the people that thought that they were going to have you out the way and dead by now, they did things that are illegal in the system. And this East Indian mental health evaluator is about to lose their goddamn license. They better go hope that it's a subway still open that they can manage. That was ignorant as hell to say, but it's ignorant as hell to try to steal somebody's generational wealth and money coming from another country too. So, yeah. What's going on with this East Indian? Someone is a high priestess or a high priest. Somebody illuminated it. A high priestess illuminated. It might be me illuminating this to you. So this East Indian feels defeated right now. This East Indian could have been working with someone in the CIA. That's a Mason. This East Indian, they feel defeated because a high priestess illuminated this to you. So they could be even talking about me doing this reading, being a high priestess, and telling you that an East Indian that you probably never met before, that don't even know what you look like, lied on paperwork about your mental health. Who's this Chinese? Clarify this Chinese. Someone of Chinese descent is trying to now avoid a tower or a disaster. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. Something didn't have the effect that they thought it was going to have. Somebody paid somebody a lot of money with this Ace of Pentacles to do something around your home and in your community. So somebody paid someone that's Chinese to do something in your community, in your neighborhood, around your home. And they paid a pretty penny to do this. Okay? Maybe set up surveillance cameras in and out your home, monitor you, or whatever. But whoever this Chinese person is, whatever they set up around your home and your community, it did not have the effect on you they thought it would. Can you imagine all the money these idiots spent? This is an underage teen, a Page of Pentacles. Someone worked together with someone that's either an underage teen. I just heard Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, this could be an earth sign with the Page of Pentacles. Or they worked with an underage teen a couple of years ago when this person was an underage teen to lie on you. A father figure. This could be the father of somebody's child. They could be a Pisces, or they could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that might have manipulated their child to work against you to win at all costs. Somebody's child was manipulated by their dad to lie to someone in court so that they could document something a child said on some paperwork against them. Okay? So somebody's baby father manipulated their child when they were a teenager to lie on some paperwork. And you know, fathers can manipulate their children if their children love them. Sometimes, you know, you can't really blame the child for that because children love their parents. And what do you do when you have bad parents that are toxic? What do you do when you have a parent that what do you do if you're a daddy's girl? You understand? What do you do if you're a real daddy's girl and you love your father to death, and then he manipulates you and gives you a sob story and start crying? Oh, baby girl, your mama left me, and I loved your mama, and this, that. So if you help us do this, you understand? Same thing with sons. You know, if it's a toxic mother, you know, and she got control over her son's mind, you know, she can manipulate her son. You know, if he's a mama's, you know, a mama boy. You understand? So there could be an underage teen that was manipulated. I'm going to take it. It's a King of Cups. So this might be an emotionally intelligent vampire. And this could be a father figure. He manipulated this underage teen to tell some kind of lie on you. Okay. What about this airport employee? They wanted to win at all costs. The King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could have worked at the airport, or you know someone that worked at the airport. Somebody could have tried to illuminate something. Someone could have illuminated some information about someone working at an airport or something. Or someone working at an airport might have illuminated something about you traveling or something. A mother figure. Okay? And a King of Wands reverse. That was trying to get away with an injustice. So I don't know, maybe somebody saw you at an airport traveling or something like that, and somebody might have illuminated something. Maybe you're on camera or something. Okay, drug dealer. What's this about a drug dealer? Clarify this drug dealer, street pharmacist. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, a Page of Pentacles. Somebody worked together and celebrated together to get somebody unstuck by providing clarity about something, to get somebody out of jail. They had some information to get somebody out of jail. They provided clarity about something, about somebody being financially independent, and single. So I don't know, somebody could have went to jail, and somebody might have brought clarity to help somebody, to get somebody out of jail. It's a page. Did somebody's child father go to jail or something? And maybe, I don't know, for somebody's child father might have gone to jail for something. And the only way to get them out of jail, maybe they told their child, if you help us do this, they're going to let your daddy out of jail. You know, because, you know, your daddy in jail for child support. I'm not laughing. That's not funny. But it's almost giving like some kind of energy, like, you know, your mommy, the devil, and your mama got your daddy locked up for child support. And you love your daddy, right? Well, they're not going to let your daddy get out of jail unless you agree to help us do this and put this on paper or something. It's like someone's child provided clarity about something so that they could get their child, so that they could get their dad out of jail. It's something like that for somebody. Okay, I don't know nothing about this child support thing, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm giving a scenario. It's like I'm getting like that maybe a father figure went to jail for something, and then the father figure was using that to manipulate the child to cooperate with everybody that was in on a lie to get something done in secret on paper about you, maybe your mental health or something like that. I don't know. Someone provided, a younger person provided some kind of clarity about someone being single, financially independent, and something else, okay, to help get somebody out of jail. I don't know exactly what that is about, because somebody was in some very destructive energy doing something with an illusion. A Queen of Pentacles reverse. Oh, so a Queen of Pentacles reverse, someone that's very, very destructive and reckless, that will do anything for money, that lacks integrity, a man or woman. This person was in reckless energy, and they might have had somebody locked up. Somebody got somebody locked up for a crime or for something they did. And they created a burden for somebody. Why did they get this person locked up? Because of an exchange to win at all costs. Because they didn't want them to illuminate the truth about something to somebody. Okay, somebody, what I'm getting is with this drug dealer energy, it's almost giving the energy like somebody might have bought a nick bag of weed or something. I'm using as an example. Somebody might have bought a nick or a dime bag of weed or a dub or something, you know, or something like that. And I have no idea. I'm just using this as an example. But somebody wanted to hurry up and get someone put away in jail because someone was going to give you some information about somebody keeping something hidden from you about some money. So they found an angle to get this person locked up. So either somebody put something in their car, or they use something small, like somebody getting a dub, a weed, or something like that. You got some dirt or something like that. But either way, somebody utilized something to get somebody in jail that was probably really small, but the purpose was to get this person in jail because they were going to reveal to you something that was being kept and hidden from you. Okay. And then somebody had to provide the truth and the clarity to get that person out of jail. And a Taurus was backstabbed and betrayed. Okay. Or a Hierophant reverse was backstabbed and betrayed. That created an illusion. Okay. So a Hierophant in reverse, this could be a police officer. They created some kind of an illusion so that somebody would go to jail. A Libra might have lied, or someone lied about an injustice. Okay. about a high priestess, and somebody did some magic. Oh, another storyline I'm getting is that somebody might have gone to jail for something small, like a DUI. And I don't mean like small, but I mean like, I'm using as an example, you even might have gone to jail for something in the past, but it might have been something like a DUI where you were 1 point over the limit, or driving with the suspended driver's license, unpaid traffic ticket, or something like that. You understand? And you didn't have to go to jail, but somebody was doing spell work, and they were doing spell work and working together with the police officer because they needed you to, even if you got out of jail in a couple of hours, and then they later apologized, like, man, we didn't have to put you in jail. Sorry about that. They just needed a record to show that you've been in jail. You understand? So you could have like never been in jail in your entire life. And then suddenly something could have happened with your driver's license and you could have went to jail for a couple of hours. Or you could have been 1 point over the limit with an alcohol consumption, and they could have locked you up for the night or something. You understand? Whatever it is, for somebody, something was orchestrated to get somebody locked up in jail. And part of it was spell work. A Libra could have orchestrated this because they needed to have something on your record, because somebody was trying to get away with doing something and they were trying to make you look bad. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yep, somebody was abusing power. Somebody was trying to abuse power. Yep. What is Electrician or your child? You or your child even. Okay. What's going on with an Electrician? I have the Strength card. I have the Hermit. Okay. So I'm getting that there might have been two people that were working together with an Electrician to do something, but they couldn't backstab and betray you. Okay. This has to do with playing around with your Wi-Fi, playing around with your electric in your home, hoping that this is just talking about the tactics that were used to use spell work on you and to lower your vibration, hoping that it would lower your vibration enough for the spell work to work on you. Okay. So I'm getting that somebody was playing around, turning your power on and off, maybe messing with your Wi-Fi, and they were hoping to make you angry. And that anger would make you vulnerable to spiritual attack. You know, anger spiritually disarms you. How? By creating gaps and tears in your auric field. Okay? So when you become angry, you're spiritually disarmed because you fall into a lower vibration. And when you go into a low vibration, spell work is of a low vibration, and spell work is of the same frequency as anger. So then the spell work can hit you and harm you and make you sick. That's why we have to fight against anger, anxiety, and anything that falls under fear. Okay? So somebody was playing with your electric and your Wi-Fi, trying to make you angry so that they could attack you with spell work. Okay? But it did not work. What's this Netflix executive in the occult? What is a Netflix? Somebody couldn't create an illusion. This has to do with gang stalking and street theater. Yeah, a bunch of night energies. Okay. They were gang stalking you. Okay. Part of that gang stalking is actors. And it's called street theaters. And like NPCs. I was listening to Empire 363 with Brother Rich, his live last night, and he was talking about NPCs, which is basically talking about gang stalkers and people that do street theater, actors that are hired to act up around you. Oh, yes, plenty of them. Somebody, a Netflix executive in the occult, they were having people up around you that might have been doing some kind of street theater to see if they could get you to engage in other people's drama in your community. But it didn't work, so it didn't matter. Now, this is something that I've actually seen up close, like straight up close. It was a young man when I was still living in Georgia, and a young woman, and they got into a fight. In front of my house, damn near on purpose. And he started yelling at her, and I'm a high priestess, so I look out my window and I see her peeking out the side of her eye and tilting her face because she's looking to see if I came outside yet to watch. Like, oh, don't you do nothing to that young lady, young man. You don't speak to young women like that. They want you to get involved. They were actors, but they were faking a fight in front of my house. They were literally faking a fight in front of my house because they wanted to see if they could get me to come outside and get involved and get my energy in some kind of a way. And I saw the young woman peeking at me through one eye, and she kept peeking to see whether or not I had come out my house yet. And I already saw her. And it's like they would carry on for a little while, and then they would stop and look at my door and look at my windows, and then they would pick up the argument and then look again. So they were so obvious. They literally were so obvious in what they were doing, which is called street theater, to see if they can get you to engage. And I refused to come out of my house. I refused to engage. I refused to intermingle my energy with any foolishness going on around me, period, point blank. That ain't none of my business. I mind my business. Too bad, whatever. And then I knew it was fake because another time they had another woman come down the street like she was just beat up or something. And they had fake blood. She had like fake blood on her face. And I could tell. And she was like she was on drugs or drunk, and like someone beat her up. And she came and she tried to stumble onto my property. And I redirected her. I said, sweetheart, go that way. Go that way. She's like, but go. I'm a high priestess. I already knew she was faking. And when I redirected her ass the hell away from my lawn and my car and my house, she started walking upright like, damn, it didn't work. You understand? They'll do anything to get your attention, anything to get you to engage your energy in their street theater, okay? Anything to get you involved. And then if they can get you to come to court about something that you got involved with, now they really got your energy hooked into the situation. You understand? Cries on cue, yeah. All right, so what is the energy crowning this read? Somebody wants your forgiveness that was jealous of you, that somebody might have gotten to help them to try to concoct a plan to get some money that's coming toward you. Some of this money for somebody is coming from a life insurance policy. This could be someone in the military in your family. Maybe they were in the Vietnam War or something like that, or even earlier than that. Who knows? Okay. But somebody in someone's family tried to destroy their family by forcing the children out of the mama's house into foster care and group homes by creating problems with an unseen hand. That way they could knock out all of the competition so they could keep all the money for themselves. So this is someone that would have started working on your family possibly when you were kids. You could be damn near 50 years old right now, but somebody was trying to plan way ahead in advance to knock out all the people that were going to be the recipients of some kind of inheritance or money. Like somebody literally had been planning since you were kids to knock every person that would be a beneficiary of this money out one by one by first working on your family. So your siblings and you would be separated into foster care group homes or separated with different family members to break up the family first. And then after you break up the family, work on each child individually with spell work, with chaos, with narcissists. See if you can get them stuck with babies, and broke, if you could get them homeless, strung out on drugs, working on them because they knew some money was coming down the pike. What is the energy crowning this read right now? So this is someone at the UN. This is somebody in the United Nations that is aware of something that was done that can't be defended by an Aquarius once again. So whoever this person is, they might be doing something to quickly try to balance something out. I already told you that I posted a news story that just came out about this talk about reparations coming from someone in the UN right now. And it's on my post, under my post tab right now. Okay. But they starting to talk about that reparation talk. Okay. Somebody got stuck in a cycle doing the same thing over and over again with the world card in reverse. And now they can't move forward. They can't move this foolishness forward. Okay. So this is someone that they hired to try to hurry up and do something. Okay. So this is not the person from the UN because they came out as the Knight of Swords. This is a Page of Pentacles that was hired by somebody to try one more time to get rid of you and to do it real quick, to do it real fast. But whatever they did didn't work. So they did it again and then it didn't work. And so this might be death spells to your heart or something like that. So they did it again and that didn't work. So they kept doing it again and 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 again. And that's the cycle they got caught in, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So what's the obstacle right now? The Tower. The obstacle right now is somebody's not getting this money. The 10 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's having a tower right now. Somebody's having a tower right now. The 9 of Swords. Okay? They're having a tower right now. Because a Knight of Cups in the reverse is not happy. Okay, so this is the false person to these people. There's somebody here that's unhappy about these death spells that these people have been doing to you, that they're aware of it. Okay, with this Death card, with the Hangman reverse, the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups reverse, and this 4 of Cups. Let me pull the spread out I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. Whoever this is, this Knight of Cups here, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person, they're very unhappy and dissatisfied. They must know these people because this person is aware. The awareness is the Hangman in the reverse. They're aware that these people have been 8 of Pentacles. They've been constantly, day and night, working on trying to cause you a death. Okay? And somebody is very unhappy about the fact that these people are trying to cause you a death all day and all night. All day and all night, they're working on your heart, trying to kill you and cause you a death. Okay? And they're doing this over this 10 of Pentacles. And it's causing them to have a tower. What happened in the recent past? That's diabolical, though. Like, to know reparations is about to be released and about to come down the pike. So you take the older family members and you clone them. You kill some of them and clone them. And then you use those older family members to literally try to destroy the other family members, the younger ones, to get them out the way. Like literally to get them out the way. And then you save one family member that you try to get somebody outside to marry. And that marriage is supposed to be a catfish. And that catfish marriage is supposed to be in cahoots with a judge, which once you get this money, they're going to declare you to be crazy. And the money is going to go all to the catfish marriage person, which will split it with the people that orchestrated all this. That's diabolical. Now that right there is diabolical. That I can't make it up. Yo, I cannot make it up. The Ace of Swords. And you know clones are real. When they were cloning Dolly the sheep in England, and they made a law in England, no cloning human beings, because you can clone humans. They had to make a law about cloning humans. You understand? So that's really diabolical, to literally know that reparations is coming down the pike and try to destroy certain families that you know this money's coming directly to. And to swap some of those older family members out with clone energies and use the clone energies to wipe out their own family for them. And then leave one family member to get married to a catfish that's going to take from another country, probably, that's going to take all your money and either kill you with poison, spell work, or have you declared insane. And the judge will be in on it and give all the money to them, and the money will go right back into the system. Diabolical. The Ace of Swords. This was the plan. What happened in the recent past? So they were stuck in a cycle trying to recruit young people to take quick action, some young person here to get rid of you. But they got stuck in a cycle doing the same thing over and over and over again. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Wands here. Okay. Somebody might have been defending you or defensive, and somebody moved to calmer waters. Whoever this person is that was willing to do anything for money. So they had to end the conflict. So I feel like somebody kept on trying to be in your energy, to do spell work on you all day and all night, doing death spells on your heart all day and all night, all day and all night. And somebody might have defended you with this Seven of Wands and chased this person out. And now whoever this person is that defended you just recently, they're moving on to calmer waters. Child, you can tell how close the money is by how intense the spiritual warfare becomes. You literally can tell how close the money is by how intense the spiritual warfare becomes. I heard a woman in Chicago living in her car practically that was being gang stalked and her life threatened. Another sister that was in Louisiana that they were trying to take out. Some of these people, it's because of your spiritual gifts and abilities. Others, it's because they trace your bloodline and they know that you're named and something comes directly to you. And your ancestry can be traced directly back to the plantation that your family come from. Let's go. I think in my family is a plantation in South Carolina. All right, tell me more about the situation right now. So right now what's going on is somebody didn't get their wish fulfillment. Somebody that was trying to get away with something. This could be a mother figure, okay? And they're unable to move something forward that they were trying to do. Who's this Queen of Cups? Who's this mother figure, Queen of Cups? Please and thank you. This is the person that was doing some magic on you, okay? This is there's a mother figure here that tried to quickly do some magic and make something happen very quickly. But it didn't, what they wanted didn't happen, okay, with the Fool in reverse. And what about this Knight of Cups in reverse here? Oh, somebody's coming toward you. Oh, this is someone coming toward you about an illusion. What's the illusion? Clarify the Seven of Cups. What is the illusion? The Hierophant reverse. Someone could not create an illusion about a divorce in the past that worked together with somebody. So this is somebody that could not create an illusion in the past about divorcing from somebody. and they're coming to illuminate to you what someone wanted to keep hidden from you. Okay, so somebody wants to come toward you to illuminate what somebody was keeping hidden from you, and this is justice. Oh, so is this the person that they had locked up? Was this person locked up? So, they might have had somebody locked up in jail in the past that was going to come toward you to tell you about what they were trying to keep hidden from you, because they were aware of this money. Yeah, and they were going to come bring you some clarity with the Ace of Swords about it. And somebody had them locked up. Somebody pulled strings to get someone locked up. So there's somebody here in the past that somebody pulled strings to have locked up, because they were coming toward you to tell you the truth about somebody trying to keep this money hidden from you until they could orchestrate something to take it from you before the money ever even touched you. And that's the Ace of Swords. And they orchestrated to have this person thrown in jail. And they did go to jail, but they got out. Child. All right, let's pull these other cards and see what's going on. Clarify the morning news. Clarify the morning or the evening news. What's that about? Tell me about this morning or evening news. Okay, so something could be being exposed. The recognition. Somebody could be giving recognition and attention to something. The Six of Wands, it talks about recognition, about something being seen. You see, he's sitting up on that horse. He's sitting on the horse, and everybody else is standing around the horse on the sides. So something might be coming to light for everyone to see. Okay, with that Six of Wands. All right, so somebody is going to be in the news that did not want to let something go with that Eight of Cups in the reverse. The person that orchestrated something against you, it's going to end up in the news. What's the Moon? In the evening news. Because someone's not working with them any longer. Something ended completely with the Death card. So they might have been working together with a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, but they're not working with this person anymore. And now it's going to be exposed in the news about a death. Clarify that Death card. Somebody is aware. Someone couldn't create an illusion about a death. So in the pursuit to try to hide this money from you, this Aquarius might have killed somebody. And somebody might have been hiding something about a death. Who died? Clarify that Death card. They're going to illuminate how somebody that got cut off died. Who died? Who died? Somebody that was trying to balance the situation. I can't make it up. There was somebody that was trying possibly to balance the situation correctly when it came to your money, and they killed them. The Aquarius orchestrated to have them killed. Who is this person? These were business partners. So somebody could have been a government official, someone's business partner. I don't know, someone's stepfather or a pastor. A pastor could have been someone's stepfather. Somebody, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, somebody was going to tell you the truth, or they were going to balance. Somebody was going to balance something out about this money. And this Aquarius set them up to be killed. That could be in jail or whatever. Somebody was killed. Somebody's child was killed. Somebody's niece could be Puerto Rican, or somebody's niece could be Puerto Rican. Somebody might have the initials A or B. Somebody could have had a son. Somebody killed somebody's child. Somebody might have killed somebody, their child. Who was killed? Who did this Aquarius kill? Who did this Aquarius kill? A tarot card reader that's insecure. Your light triggers them. This is someone on your child's dad's side of the family, someone that you were dating or entertaining company with, your stepfather. Okay. So I said that there was somebody that either this Aquarius had their child killed or somebody killed. Okay. This could be someone with the initials A or B or something like that, ANB. Somebody could be a tarot card reader that's insecure. Your light triggers them. This could be somebody on their child's dad's side of the family that was entertaining company with somebody. It could be somebody's stepfather. Somebody that knew about something that was going on, this Aquarius lined up to have killed because they were going to balance something out and make something fair. God don't like ugly. This could have been someone in the FBI, CIA, or NSA. Telling you, God don't like ugly. All right, let's get these messages. What are the messages, Holy Spirit? Oh, wait, one more. Clarify reparations. Clarify reparations, land and money. Somebody couldn't get away with it with the Seven of Swords reverse. The Nine of Pentacles, because somebody is still stable. Somebody can still find you. You're financially independent. Yeah. So look, so when we're talking about these reparations, somebody wanted to make you look like you were unstable, you were homeless, they couldn't find you. Okay? Or you were financially codependent. Because the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it talks about a person that's financially codependent because you can't take care of yourself. Because you have a mental disability and somebody has to have a guardianship over you. Because you have a mental disorder, or you're disabled in some way, or you're homeless, or you're on drugs, you can't take care of yourself. Somebody, the Seven of Swords reverse, can't get away with it because you're a Nine of Pentacles. That means whoever you are, you're stable, you're independent, and you're financially stable with the Nine of Pentacles, and you're not a dependent. All right, they want me to do something else. They want me to pull some locations. Okay. 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 What is this? Okay. All right, this is. Well, tell me who made the angels sing. Tell me who made the joy bells ring. Tell me who is the King of Kings. Nobody but my Lord. Do-do-do. What is this? Okay. Make sure I got the right ones. They want me to pull locations. A lawyer, a teacher, Delta Gamma. Delta Gamma. Tell me who made the angels sing. Tell me who. Do, 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 do. That's very interesting. One sec here. Maybe it's mixed up. Okay. Okay. All right. I got you. All right. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Y'all make me get up and walk all the way over here. It must be a reason. Child, every single thing that ever happens is a reason for it. You could bet on that. You could take that to the bank. Anything that, even a pause. Anything that happens. Anything that happens is a reason for it. Even a brief pause. All right. All right, let's get these shuffled up real quick. Maybe they wanted me to wait for someone specific to come into the live. That could be it too. I just opened this on Fort Moore military base in Fort Moore, Georgia. So it could be something about Fort Moore, Georgia. Fort Moore military base in Fort Moore, Georgia. Okay. Oh, military is here. I don't know. Maybe this has something to do with a military person connected to Fort Moore, Georgia. Okay. I have England, Britain. All right. What is the location that you want me to indicate? East Africa. Regions Bank. Cameroon. Russia, JP Morgan. I feel like these might be some of the locations that money was going to go. Regions Bank. I got Regions Bank, JP Morgan, Russia, Fort Moore, Georgia, England, and Britain. All right. What are the locations that you wanted me to specify? And Cameroon. Somebody is from Cameroon, West Africa. Okay. All right. This is what fell in my lap right here. Okay. Norway, the Congo. Okay. Fort Worth, Texas. Anacostia, DC. Y'all know Southeast DC is where they kept the slaves, right? Alabama. Somebody might be Thai or from Thailand. Wells Fargo, Arkansas, and Virginia, or the governor of Virginia. Somebody might be from Cameroon and or Gabon. Can y'all imagine somebody using like people from other countries to get your reparation, to help get your get reparations? Like using other black people from other countries to get your reparations for being a descendant of chattel slave. Can you imagine helping to like steal your reparations that your ancestors sweated blood, were whipped, raped, and went through all kind of hell for? Oh man, a codependent marriage exists. Yes, prepare to leave America now. Child, prepare to leave. Somebody might need to prepare to leave America now, child. Start making plans for for your money. Prepare to leave America now, child. Yes, I'm gonna clarify that real quick. Clarify. Yes, prepare to leave America now. Clarify. Yes, prepare to leave America now. What is that about? Clarify. Yes, prepare to leave America now. Okay, there might be a Knight of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Empress reverse is Libra energy, but it can be anybody that's older and in some distorted, chaotic energy, masculine or feminine. Somebody might need to be preparing to leave America right now. They might have to separate from a distorted Empress in the reverse, okay, to do this. whether it's a man or a woman that had ego death. And somebody might be closed emotionally because of this, because somebody is moving forward. Okay, so this is the message for somebody. The answer is yes, prepare to leave America right now. There is a distorted older man or woman, could be a Libra or any other sign, in your energy that's closed emotionally because someone is still moving forward, and they're telling you, yes, prepare to leave America now. You might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because the Knight of Cups is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and the Empress is Libra energy, but it can be any sign. It's a distorted karmic energy that is operating out of their dark side. And someone is being told, yes, prepare to leave America now. Okay. Okay. All right. Why is Arkansas here? Okay. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Is somebody homeless in Arkansas? Someone feels defeated about something because they were trying to get away with something. This could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in Arkansas. This person could be homeless themselves right now. So somebody that wanted you to become homeless, they might be homeless themselves right now. This person could be in Little Rock, Arkansas, or somewhere in the state of Arkansas. They were trying to do something to make you homeless, but they're homeless instead. They were trying to get away with something. The Seven of Swords here. Tell me about this DC Anacostia. Somebody could have been homeless in DC and then became homeless in Arkansas. Or they're financially codependent right now. The Nine of Pentacles. Wow. This could be someone that could have been living in DC or the DMV, and they could have been financially independent, and they could have tried to get away with something and they didn't. And then they ended up having to go back to Arkansas, where now they're financially codependent. In a bad situation. They're either homeless or financially codependent right now, whoever this earth sign is. Okay. Why is Fort Worth, Texas here? Why is Fort Worth, Texas here? Why is Fort Worth, Texas here? Somebody that was being extremely childish and immature, a liar, someone very deceptive, that will lie for no reason at all, like a 5-year-old. They couldn't create a conflict for somebody. Somebody in Texas, it doesn't have to be Fort Worth, but Dallas, Fort Worth, but somebody, they were trying to create some kind of a conflict, but they couldn't do it. Okay. Maybe they were doing something to try to slow somebody down by creating some kind of injustice in your life. I have Libra here. I have Pisces here. And what else was I looking at? I have Aries, Leo, Sag with that Page of Wands. But whoever this person in Texas is that was very childish, that was trying to slow something down by creating injustices for you. This could be some kind of gang stalking energy. It could be someone that could have had a job being childish. Maybe they worked at a call center is what I'm feeling. This person is backstabbed and betrayed with the Ten of Pentacles here. Because they couldn't pull something off and get away with something for a Queen of Pentacles they were working for. The spell work backfired. Okay. So someone was doing spell work on somebody in Texas and the spell work backfired. They were working for a Queen of Pentacles, man or woman. And this is someone extremely childish. Extremely childish. Who's this person connected to Alabama? Who's this person in Alabama? A magician or a Gemini that can't recover because something got balanced right back out. Somebody from Alabama was trying to do some of that old Alabama magic. Child. Somebody in Alabama was planting okra and planting that stuff in their yard. Y'all know how they do. Somebody from either from Alabama or in Alabama was doing some kind of magic on somebody, but they can't recover with the Nine of Wands reverse because whatever it was alchemized with this temperance energy. Whatever this person in Alabama was trying to do, it was alchemized and they can't recover. So maybe it was a backfire or whatever. Ciao. Tell me about Fort Moore military base in Georgia. Tell me about, what is this with Georgia? Fort Moore military. What is this about Fort Moore? Someone is backstabbed and betrayed right now. Who's backstabbed? Because why did I know the Ace of Swords was going to come out? Why did I know when I split? Let me tell you. When I split the deck on Fort Moore military base in Fort Moore, Georgia, I knew the Ace of Swords was going to come out with that. Because that was the first thing that I had split the deck on. Okay? So there's somebody backstabbed and betrayed right now. Because there's a connection with this military energy to Fort Moore, Georgia, and somebody's got the truth and the clarity to someone's connection to Fort Moore military base in Fort Moore, Georgia. And now they feel completely defeated. So maybe this is where your inheritance is connected to. Maybe somebody famous that was in the military might be in your bloodline, and they could have, it could be some money that comes to you that's connected to that. Somebody that's not going to get a new start, got stuck in a cycle trying to get away with doing something connected to this money or whatever this inheritance is, connected to a military person that's connected to Fort Moore, Georgia. I don't know. What do you, you might be connected maybe to the person that this military base is named after, Fort Moore. Who knows? But whatever the case may be, it's something here in Fort Moore, Georgia, and somebody's either going to jail or somebody is in a mental imprisonment because they were in some very destructive energy against someone that's highly intuitive, a high priestess. Baby, there is a high priestess that is connected to Fort Moore, Georgia. It might be some inheritance connected to Fort Moore, Georgia, maybe by somebody that's connected to who that military base is named after. And now someone's closed emotionally. And someone is refusing someone's Two of Cups offer. What is the Two of Cups reverse? Somebody has isolated them from something or someone because they're not happy with how the results that they got. And they're heartbroken about this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Somebody's heartbroken about the Ten of Pentacles. There it is. Somebody, listen up now. Listen up. Somebody got some inheritance money that is connected to Fort Moore, Georgia. Fort Moore military base. Child, look, I'm not trying to be funny. I swear I ain't trying to be funny. But I'm laughing because on my mama's side, our last name is Moore. Cynthia Moore, Gary Moore. I got my daddy last name, but on my mama's side of the family, our last name is Moore, Moore. That's why I'm like, hold on, wait a minute now. But either way, somebody feels completely defeated. Somebody feels completely defeated right now, and they're isolating themselves from somebody because there's a fortune with this Ten of Pentacles here that is connected to Fort Moore military base in Georgia, okay, because of who somebody's related to in Fort Moore, Georgia. And somebody's in a mental imprisonment because someone's a high priestess. And they know they've been in some destructive, reckless energy against this person, possibly to get them killed or out the way so that they don't find out about this money that they're connected to in Fort Moore, Georgia. What is Virginia? What is Virginia? Clarify this. Governor of Virginia or Virginia energy. What is Virginia? Somebody got stuck in a cycle. King of Pentacles. Okay. Someone very using some narcissistic tactics. Someone that might be disheveled and they might be emotionally all over the place. This person was connected to some kind of injustice that they were trying to get away with. And they're heartbroken right now. Interesting. So somebody is heartbroken right now in Virginia because they were connected to trying to help someone to get away with some kind of injustice against somebody. This person can't regulate their emotions, and they're mad because they got stuck in a cycle doing whatever part they played in this. And now the Knight of Wands, what's this Knight energy? A Knight is not loyal to anyone. A Knight is weak-willed. A Knight moves around a lot. You know, they'll go where the money is. Their loyalty is to wherever an opportunity is. Okay, something was a bad investment, and now the Four of Wands reverse. Somebody might have gotten in a marriage or relationship with somebody in order to get away with some injustice against somebody, but it didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out, and now they're an emotional basket case. And this is fair. This is justice for what this person was involved with, whatever they did. Somebody's from Congo or Congolese. Somebody might be Central African. Somebody might be Congo. Oh, the Ace of Swords is back, giving clarity. Somebody is drowning in their emotions right now. That might be Central African. They might be from the Congo. Okay. Because they're under judgment because they wouldn't let something go. All right, this sounds like somebody that was hired to spiritually attack somebody that might have been breaking laws to do something to somebody spiritually. Maybe, I don't know, that maybe they tried to break in someone's house or do something to them. This is probably just somebody that was hired to do something to somebody, but they're in trouble right now. And they're very emotional because they got in trouble with the law and they're under judgment. This person from Central Africa, Congo. Clarify Norway. Why is Norway here? Clarify Norway. Clarify Norway. Somebody from Norway might be under judgment or they're calling judgment, one or the other. Okay. What's this judgment or Norway is under judgment? What's the obstacle? Tell me. The Four of Wands. A house in Norway, an emperor. So this could be like the president of Norway, or this could be talking about a boss, or this could be an Aries. Someone might have a house in Norway. Tell me more about this emperor energy in Norway. The Lovers. They created an illusion that they were in a relationship with somebody, the Lovers. I have Aries energy and Gemini energy. So somebody created some kind of an illusion and they might be under judgment right now. So they might be staying in a house in Norway. Somebody, the Two of Cups reverse, somebody might have turned down somebody's offer because a conflict is over about a Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so a conflict is now over about a Ten of Pentacles, and this has to do with someone's money and an uneven distribution of that money with the Six of Pentacles reverse. Tell me about that Four of Wands in Norway, that money or house. Somebody don't know what direction to go or what to plan now to do about a Four of Wands. Somebody could have taken some stolen money and bought a house in Norway, and they couldn't keep it hidden with the moon reversed. So there could possibly be like Aries energy that might have taken some money that was stolen or something, and they could have bought a house in Norway, but they might be under judgment right now because they might have found the home, or there's some judgment connected to that house in Norway. Okay, what else? Yep. I can't make it up. The sun, something could have gotten illuminated about a Gemini or the Lovers. What's the Lovers reverse? This could be a Leo, or this could be the Lovers reverse. What's the Lovers reverse? The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody, a Gemini, could have paid this person. An Aquarius and a Gemini. An Aquarius and a Gemini could have paid a person to do something. I don't know if they are paying on this house or if they bought it outright. But right now they're working on balancing something out for somebody. So that means that if they purchased a house with stolen money, or they got a house with a mortgage that they planned on paying off after they got rid of the person whose money they stole, they have to give that house up in Norway. Yep, somebody reversed an ending with someone that might have bought a house in Norway with stolen money, and they're gonna have to give up that house now. And they're unhappy about it because they have to move out this house with the four. They have to move out of this house with the four wands reversed. Whoever this Aries or Emperor energy is, they're gonna have to move out of this house in Norway because they may have purchased this house with stolen money that they might have gotten from a Gemini and Aquarius. Why is Wells Fargo here? Why is Wells Fargo here? Oh, somebody might got a bank account at Wells Fargo and somebody got clarity about that. So I don't know if somebody claimed you were homeless, or somebody could have claimed you were homeless and that you were being taken care of because you're mentally disabled. If you have a bank account at Wells Fargo and you've had it over 20 or 30 years, and every transaction you ever did to pay a mortgage, to pay insurance, to pay homeowners insurance, pay for your kids' school, whatever whatever you did, paychecks from any type of job you had, whether it was hourly, salary, whatever, years of history connected. That's a good thing about a bank account. The good thing about a bank account is when you have the same bank account for a very long time, that is a whole damn history that will disarm every lie that was ever told about you. You understand? If you have any bank account anywhere that you've had over 20, 30 years, okay, any lie that anyone has told about you, you don't got to go or dig far when you go to court about it to defend why somebody would put you down as being mentally ill and a drug addict and someone's financially taking care of you. All you got to do, baby, is pull your bank account records. Nothing else. You don't even got to go far to get witnesses. Tell them I'm not crazy. Tell them I work. Tell them I did. Child, all you got to do is pull your bank account records. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Your bank account records will tell your whole damn life. So somebody may have a bank account at Wells Fargo, and somebody got the truth and the clarity about you with this Ace of Swords. The Four of Wands reverse. Maybe someone lied and said they were married to you or something. Now somebody is heartbroken and they feel defeated. So somebody is heartbroken and they feel defeated because somebody got the truth about you through a bank account, okay, or wherever you bank at. Someone could have been doing spell work over a judge or spell work over a situation, but whatever spell work they did, it did not work. A Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn was doing spell work to get away with something, but they found your bank account. Somebody in their ego, there's an idiot here, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's an idiot here that was trying to do spell work. How are you going to do spell work over somebody's bank account to like you're going to make it disappear? Oh, babe, you got to explain that. How are you going to do? I want to know that spell. I literally would like to know that spell. Tell me what spell you can do to make somebody's bank account completely disappear like it never existed. So you can get away with something. Children in the chat, what's going on in the chat? Hold on. Okay, I was just looking. Okay. Yeah, like I said, somebody was doing magic to make your bank account disappear, I guess. Somebody might have been doing magic, hoping somebody wouldn't look at the most obvious place in the world, your bank account. So if somebody committed some kind of fraud, identity theft, or did anything at all with your name, if they filed for an illegal conservatorship, guardianship over you, forged your name in a notary, any form of identity theft, applied for mental disability through Social Security, the one place the judge would have to look is at your bank account to see if a bank account exists in your name solely. So whoever you are, if you have a bank account, whether it's Wells Fargo or another one, and if you've had that bank account over 20, 30 years, some idiot thought that they were going to do a magic spell to get away with something. Somebody's stupid. A Queen of Pentacles is very stupid. They're the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is very, very stupid. Very stupid and childish. Whoever this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is, they are very stupid and childish with this Page of Wands reverse, and they feel defeated with their dumb ass. Don't nobody want nothing to do with them no more with the Three of Cups reverse. Don't nobody want to celebrate with them. Don't nobody want to go on no goddamn boat cruise family reunion with their goofy ass. Somebody got a whole goddamn bank account, and somebody was probably trying to lie and say that they were taking care of them and got an illegal conservatorship over somebody. And they got a whole bank account. Child, don't nobody want to affiliate or associate with whoever this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is no more. Because whatever they did was unfair and unequitable with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And now they in trouble for it. Anything else? Somebody's having an ego death right now. A Virgo or a Hermit energy, a Libra, or about an injustice. There could be a Virgo or a Hermit energy. There could be a teacher. Somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could be a teacher or an accountant or a lawyer. Someone that does research, okay? Because they are aware of your bank account and the injustice that was committed against you by maybe a family member with the Four of Wands in the reverse here that they did to a high priestess over a Ten of Pentacles. I cannot. Now they have to release something and let it go. All right. Somebody might be from Thailand. Who's this person from Thailand? They were helping with an injustice. They couldn't create an illusion. Somebody from Thailand probably worked at a call center. It just is what it is, child. Child, I know these energies. I know the energies on my table. Whoever this Thai person is, most likely they work at a call center. They most likely work at a call center and was blocking your phone for these people. All right, what are the messages, Holy Spirit? Let's keep it going. A codependent marriage exists. Somebody is a spiritual Karen with an entitlement and superiority complex that's judgmental and critiques others without a cause. This person might be in the military, army. This fool failed the spiritual test, and they will not advance and they will not move on. So there's a spiritual Karen in the military. Somebody might be connected to the Los Angeles County probate judge in Los Angeles, California. Somebody might have been working with someone in the NSA. There's a spiritual Karen in the military, child, with a superiority complex. Let's go. All right. This was an opportunity. This was an opportunity presented to somebody by a sociopath with a personality disorder, a narcissist. This is a shape-shifting reptilian. Their death was staged, but they're still alive somewhere. So somebody might have a human suit on. I was blackmailed and had to go along with it. Somebody might have been seduced into some kind of open relationship or a poly situation. Be careful. It's coming down right now. You better get out the way about this theft. It's about to come down about this theft that occurred. Do not disturb. Somebody's presently going through a rebirth and transformation. So something might be about to happen. It's about to come down for somebody. Karma. Okay. So I have poison. Somebody is going to either die from poison or somebody's going to fake somebody's death. Somebody could have faked somebody's death and on a submarine with the submarine energy here. Okay. Somebody might have faked somebody's death. They're still alive somewhere, and I have submarine. Online scammer stealing money, gossip, rumors. They want me to get on that. Yeah, this fool failed the spiritual test. This is a probable outcome, but we all have free will, depending on what this person does. Okay, tell me, whose death was staged and they're still alive somewhere, please and thank you. Whose death was staged? Who they talking about? Somebody on your mom's side of the family. So somebody on your mom's side of the family's death might have been staged. There might be a Mexican and a Cuban involved, and an Arab even. They got these people to work against you. So somebody on your mom's side of the family, they're going to fake this person's death, okay? This could be someone that's a part of the Boule. They're going to fake this person's death, okay? So they can get away with something. And they might have gotten a Mexican, a Cuban, and I saw someone else in here. It'll come out again. To work against you. They had a Mexican, a Cuban, and others that were working against you. Somebody could be from Jamaica. Someone's name could be Sarah. This person whose death they fake or they're about to fake. South America, there it is. A pastor and someone is from South America. And a tarot card reader that's insecure, your light triggers them. Look at that. This is a frenemy, secret hater. A young woman between the age of 18 and 35. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Okay, y'all want me to clarify these. Okay. Who's this pastor with this South American and that came out with this South American energy? Who's this pastor? Someone that has to let something go. So is this pastor in the military, the spiritual Karen with the superiority complex? Clarify this pastor. Who is this pastor that got to let something go? Trying to cause a death for an empress. Is that what pastors are supposed to do? So are pastors supposed to plot people's death in secret? That's what we doing in church now. The death card. Somebody was trying to cause a death to an empress, and it was a pastor. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. She could have hired. She thought a Queen of Pentacles in reverse was a good investment. This pastor. That's a damn shame. Right now, in real time. And now somebody can't move to calmer waters about this. All right, pastor. The pastor's name, I don't know. Could be a woman or a man. Why South America here? Clarify this South America energy. All right. This South American, they can't take a risk and they're not going to get a new start with what they were trying to get away with doing. Justice. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, they took a bribe. Yeah. So, but the energy got balanced with this Temperance energy. Yeah. So they hired someone of South American descent to attack you. This person was supposed to possibly attack you with spell work. I told you, one of them is from West Africa. One of them is South American. One of them, I think, is Cuban, did I say in the title? Whatever I put in the title. And the other one is Black American. So there was a Black American, there was a South American, there was a West African, and then I think Cuban or another energy that came out. These people were supposed to be doing death spells on you to take you out. This pastor was a part of getting these people to try to take you out. Tell me about this tarot card reader. Your light triggers them. What about this tarot card reader who your light triggers? Oh, wow, a Virgo. There might be a Virgo tarot card reader, and they are very triggered by you. Oh, my. This is funny. Who's a Virgo? Okay. So there is a Virgo tarot card reader that's very insecure, and your light triggers them. Wow. Okay. Why does your light trigger this Virgo? A tower? Why does your light trigger this Virgo? Because of an illusion? Something with a bad investment. Somebody invested in some kind of an illusion about a child or a younger person here, or a new start, or somebody has to have like a brand new start because they created an illusion and somebody got clarity about it. Oh, and the spell work backfired. Oh my God. Okay. So there could be a tarot card reader. They could be a Virgo, hermit energy. Okay. This person, they created some kind of an illusion and they did magic on you. And now they have to start all over again. The Page of Pentacles is like starting at a beginning point. So there's a tarot card reader that was triggered by your light. And it triggered an insecurity in them. So they did spell work on you. And because they did spell work on you and you're divine, now they have to rebuild their platform, like from scratch, the Page of Pentacles. And they're saying this is a hermit. So this could be a Virgo or a hermit energy. And somebody's not celebrating with them anymore. Wow, because now they're stuck in a cycle with the World card reversed. Okay, leave that one alone. Somebody got clarity about a child or something. The spell work backfired. Something got illuminated about a death and an ending, and it caused a tower. Somebody got clarity about the truth about a child, or the truth about a death and an ending, and it caused a tower. So I don't know, maybe somebody got a whole bunch of tarot card readers to spiritually attack one person, specifically because they were told that you were a bad person. Maybe they were told some kind of lie, like you're a bad mother, like you don't live the life that you talk about or preach. You're really karmic, and you talk about love and light or whatever. Somebody could have deceived a whole bunch of people about you and lied and asked for help doing spell work to maybe sabotage you if you have a social media platform, or even if you're a reader, because they told a lie about you. And maybe someone didn't question the lie that was told about you, and they took action with a whole bunch of other people. And because they took action against someone that was innocent, now they're getting karma because it was a backfire from the spell work that they participated in. And now they're getting karma from it. And they're having a tower because they found out the truth about you. Okay. So they had a tower, which caused a complete ending. And that's a backfire from the spell work they participated in, maybe with other people. See, this is why it's good not to do things in groups. And this is why it's good not to be a part of groups unless you are 100% sure. And even then, you don't know. You do your own research. When you're following a leader, when you're a part of a group where you take orders, like say, this is one thing about being a part of someone's military. When you're a part of the military, it doesn't matter if whatever mission the government has you on is wrong or right. You might not even understand the mission, but you just are there to take action against the opposing army or the people you're told to kill or the people you're told to attack. And you don't know if the people are innocent that you're attacking or not, but you have to follow orders. And it's the same sometimes when you join a group. You have to be very, very careful about being a part of a group, even if you're recruited and they're paying you. I don't like groups. I don't like groups because I'm an independent thinker. And before I take action, especially against another person, I like to be able to thoroughly do my own investigation. I need to be able to look into that person's whole life myself. You understand? And to see the truth that I need to see to my satisfaction. I can't trust nobody else's word because there are a lot of envious, jealous people that have other motives that they keep hidden. There are way too many emotionally intelligent vampires, and there are way too many covert narcissists out here that lack self-awareness to go off of somebody else's opinion or word and attack somebody. So there's somebody here that's getting karma right now, a tarot card reader, a hermit. This could be a Virgo. Your light triggered them. They did magic, and now they're having to rebuild something. What's this death card? Clarify that death card. The magic, spell work. Oh, okay. Now they're trying to avoid a tower because they got clarity and truth about you. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they got the truth and the clarity about you, and they're trying to avoid a tower now. So yeah, they might have done a death spell on you or helped people. They either helped other people to do a death spell on you, or they helped other people to do some spell work to try to end your platform. Okay. So for somebody, this tarot card reader, they either did a death spell with others, or they did some kind of spell work with other people to try to end your platform. And it backfired on them because you're chosen, you're spiritually ranked, you're spiritually protected, and you are in alignment. You're in proper alignment. And that's the reason it backfired on them. See, people got to be careful when they become too self-righteous and start passing judgment based on the fact that you don't agree with another person's ideology. Or you might not believe in whatever their religion or whatever they believe in is. You have to be careful about passing judgment. If you don't like what somebody's talking about, then move around. That's it. If you don't like what somebody else is talking about, then you just move around. But you don't attack people because of what their personal beliefs are. Okay? All right. All right. So we have a young woman between 18 and 35. That might be the reader. I don't know. This is a frenemy secret hater. Tell me about this submarine, please. What's this submarine? All right. Somebody might be aware. The Five of Pentacles reverse. Somebody got clarity about somebody that could have been poisoned or sick to be win at all costs. So this might be the person whose death they faked or they're planning on faking, something like that. Clarify they staged their, this is someone on your mom's side of the family or connected to your mom's side of the family, because the cycle is over for what they were doing with the world card. All right, so they're going to fake somebody's death. They're going to fake somebody's death and send them to live in Austria or something. That's what they do. Just letting you know. They're going to fake somebody's death, and then they're going to go live in New Zealand, or they'll live in Austria, or they'll go live somewhere. Australia, who knows? They're going to go eat ice cream with Tyra Banks in Australia. I don't know. They're going to go and partner up with Tyra Banks, making ice cream in Australia. All right, what's this poison energy, Holy Spirit? Poison. The sun. Yeah, someone's aware because I just illuminated it to you. This person that somebody's cutting off, they're going to fake their death. Okay, good. Good for them. They'll get karma. They're going to get karma. You can fake whoever's death you want. They're still going to get karma no matter what. Okay? All right, give me a final message, Holy Spirit. Somebody couldn't get away with something. Something was a bad investment. The Empress in the reverse, a Taurus, or this might have to do with the court system. Something somebody did was a bad investment. They didn't get away with creating the illusion they wanted to. They're having a big, big ego death right now because there might be some information out here. The devil in reverse. So somebody might have some information they have to give you. The devil in reverse. All right, final message, Holy Spirit. Give me a final message. I've been on here long enough, child. Oh, yeah, I know they didn't get away with it. The 7 in reverse, the 7 of swords in reverse. All right, final message. Final message. Give me a final message. All right. There was something here about magic being orchestrated. What about it? Somebody's in their thoughts about their next magic trick. I can't. A narcissist. Okay, whatever. Somebody's in their thoughts about their next magic trick. All right, child, go sit down somewhere. Final message. These magicians are starting to be funny to me. Like they like comedy material. Somebody is like comedy. Like they're in their thoughts laying, they're heartbroken. They're in their thoughts laying on their bed right now. What is my next magic trick gonna be? Now, what is my next magic trick that's not working? None of my tricks are tricking, but what next magic trick can I try? I'm just saying, right? What's the next magic trick? Ciao. Somebody's trying to come up with the next magic trick. Yeah, somebody's going to have to move forward with something or move past something with the 6 of Wands here. The Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. This could be someone depressed and isolated right now. This person could be even overly emotional right now because they don't know which way to what direction to go with something. Somebody could have cut this person off. They might feel stuck in a cycle right now because of the imbalance that they caused. And they're very depressed. Someone is literally in depression. This is someone that you know that's connected to you from your past. All right, give me a final card. And some Aquarius. The Aquarius is still in some energy of wanting to win at all costs. There's an Aquarius here that's in the energy of wanting to win at all costs. Okay? Somebody could be pulling back from something. A Page of Pentacles. The Death card, a Tower. Somebody might have given or offered an Ace of Pentacles to. Why is the Death card out here with the Tower? Somebody can't move something forward. This could be a Page of Pentacles. This could be a younger earth sign. Who's this younger earth sign? The Sun, someone that something got illuminated to, someone that illuminated something about someone that was financially codependent, or the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Something was illuminated about somebody that was financially codependent or homeless. And this is justice. Because, or someone that's about to be homeless. I don't know, there could be a younger earth sign that's homeless right now, or they're struggling with their foundation, trying to balance the situation out because somebody didn't want to let something go. Okay, a Queen of Wands reverse. They wanted to keep on with something, so something's come to an end for them and they're having a tower. So they're moving on to calmer waters now, and they're not taking any more offers to help these people. Okay. All right, guys, that's enough for now. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. All right, y'all, happy Thursday. I will be back in a little bit.